Welcomes on behalf of Prisha IAS, Karol Bagh, New Delhi. IAS by the IAS. आपका your examination of BPSC preliminary is going to be held in May, and it is better to join my class as a capsule course for two and a half months to get at least 20 questions from my side. And how the test series, how the preparation as a capsule course would be maintained, that will be primarily our motive to get it success on exercising this test series for your larger interest, for your larger knowledge in respect of UPSC preliminary examination. So we will proceed further by evaluating all the questions in detail so that your preparation level would get high and high. First question is related with National Watershed Development Project for rain-fed area. This is the new policy launched by the government in recent times. It says that how National Watershed Development Project for rain-fed area, how this thing will be improved. So that is the features of the National Watershed Project, and it says that reduction in regional disparity. Second is how reduction hoga in regional disparity, because there is a larger area of India consisting the western part where the irrigation facility, water facility is poor. So that disparity consists as of now, and by adopting this BPRA, that regional disparity would be get eliminated by connecting so many things of the water. So that is reduction in regional disparity, enhancement of agri production in sustainability. This term always comes in picture by each and every agencies, each and every people. So that will enhancement of agri production in sustainability. This is the second feature of this NWDRPA. Third is conservation of natural resources and restoration of ecological balance. Which one is correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, none. So you all are correct, but my suggestion is that you should prepare this NWDPRA as a preparation of mains examinations also, because such type of feature which is consisting here is easily available for your reference, and it should be kept in your mind so that you further may use in the UPSC mains examination. Good. Next. Next, you see the next question driven from history. Analyze the following statement. This, आप इधर आ जाओ, मेरे ख्याल से आपको दिक्कत हो रही है. The main purpose to set this question in such a intensive manner is that your preparation should be at the level of mains, as well as the standard of questions which has been asked in the previous days of UPSC should also be meet the demand according to the prescribed syllabus, according to the prescribed questions paper, in commensurate of that. So second question, you can find the most well known art form in India mainly involve painting, music, sculpting and literary works, which is very common in all regions of India. Seems that we are single entity. Okay? So first, my suggestion was earlier that you just go to the last line, and after that you find out what is the demand of question. The demand of question is that if which one is correct. I have already told you how these things will be sorted out in the examination. I have told you that just you read the first description, and after that you just go to the last and find out what is the question's demand. The demand of question is which one is correct or not correct. So just after taking into consideration of this, you will have to go back. Then you start to read that question ki ab kya hoga. So this is the statement. The most well-known art form in India mainly involve painting, music, sculpting, and literary work, which is very common in all regions of India, since that we are single entity. Is it right? How? There is exactly you are right, but this statement is not right. This statement is not right because this is the capsule course. This is the explanation how the things to be done in your examination. Suppose you are sitting in the examination hall and you just read it and find out that there is a statement which is true, but the question is that this is wrong. Why it is wrong? See the intensity of the question, which is very common in all regions. Just putting one or two words, this statement has gone wrong. So my submission is, my suggestion is that you should get practice in such a way that you should get prepared yourself. Your own mind should be tuned according to that demand of the questions, and you will be comfortable to solve it within the time frame. Otherwise, you will have to read and read repeatedly, and the things will not come into your mind because your mind has not been trained accordingly to the demand of the questions. So इस तरीके से generally you are not in position to think, neither nor you are ready to take it as a practice, because everybody read and write in simple manners, a straightforward manner. There is no use of reverse engineering in that problems or in that question's solution. So this is gone wrong. Second is, India is a home of many traditions, traditional folk and traditional tribal art, having enormous diversity across the country. सही है. अब you can easily find out the main things is written in second line, that is the contradictory. It means how 1 and 2 can be, either 1 will be or 2 will be the right. So 1 is not right because that is not common. So this is right. This is wrong. This is right. Third is, we are celebrating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, which is organized by Ministry of Education, Government of India, by conducting more than 1 lakh event across globe. Whether it is right or wrong. So this can be right, because provided that this is not Ministry of Education, that is the Ministry of Culture. You just replace this word and it will get true, correct. So it becomes wrong. What next? Fourth, Indian art is known for its legacy and diversity of form and great regional and spiritual influence. This is also correct. So which one is correct? A option. Good. Second and fourth. Very good. The length of question itself reflecting that the UPSC standard, where the whole page consists one question or 1.5 questions average. Third, we come to the third. National Mission for Mentoring is meant for what? Again, this is the questions related to UPSC mains also. What is National Mission for Mentoring and how it works? 10 नंबर का सवाल बन गया. So first कह रहा है to establish a large group of senior retired faculty, including those with the ability to teach Indian language. This is the first सेकंड कह रहा है इट इज ए मिशन टू डेवलप मेंटरिंग फॉर डिफरेंटली एबल चिल्ड्रन थ्रू ऑन एंड ऑफ लाइन मोड। थर्ड कह रहा है कि दिस मिशन इज मेंट फॉर नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न स्टेट्स ऑफ इंडिया वेयर टीचिंग स्टाफ्स आर नॉट अवेलेबल। And fourth is to bring all central university on common platform and exchange their ideas to build a smart nation. अब all seems to be correct, ऐसा देखने में लग रहा है। ये ऑप्शन मैंने अपनी तरफ से, this option is driven by me, by my own originality, by my own creativity. तो आपको देखने में सब सही लग रहा होगा, but this is the mission which is established by government to keeping senior and retired faculty including those with the ability to teach Indian language. तो ये जो है NMM के तहत सरकार ने उन लोगों का सीनियर रिटायर्ड फैकल्टी का एक बैंक बनाया है एंड according to demand in the central university they people goes to there to teach. So this is the first A is right and B, C, D is just confusing a statement for your preparation for your 360-degree thought process. Again, fourth, what is the remedies to curb black money? Pura economics will be prepared by this question itself. There is no need to read and write so many chapters pertaining to the black money or so many financial irregularities and the financial mismanagement and so on. So you will have to focus, you will have to concentrate on the statement so that your knowledge, your preparation should get enriched and you will easily be comfortable to find out the options. So see the remedies to curb black money. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 options and a statement, and after that you will have to choose the correct one. अब देखिए विच वन इज करेक्ट, ये पूछ रहा है। तो ब्लैक मनी कैसे जो है कंट्रोल होगा, कर्ब होगा, दैट इज द क्वेश्चन एंड व्हाट इज द रेमेडीज? डिमोनेटाइजेशन, हाउ डिमोनेटाइजेशन विल वर्क? पहले तो आप देख लेते हैं कि क्या क्या सही है। डिमोनेटाइजेशन यस, नो प्रिंटिंग ऑफ हाई वैल्यू ऑफ करेंसी, it is also seems to be good. VDIS, voluntarily disclosure income scheme, tax slab reduction, import of gold, law enforcement with heavy hands. अब देखिए 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points has already been covered in the question of the how to curb, how to control the black money in India. So you will have to write all these 7 and just elaborate 1, 2, 3 points. So this is the preparation along with pre, along with mains to pre. Clear है? So your first is seems to be correct because demonetization means, you know, demonetization means all the currency which we are going on in the past years, that should be become null and void, useless. जो डिमोनेटाइजेशन किया था मोदी जी ने 2016, है ना? तो दैट इज कॉल्ड डिमोनेटाइजेशन कि द करंट करेंसी वैल्यू गॉन जीरो, स्क्रैप, है ना? डिमोनेटाइजेशन वैल्यू ऑफ रुपया करेंसी गॉन। नो प्रिंटिंग ऑफ हाई वैल्यू ऑफ करेंसी नोट। अब जब करेंसी नोट आप नहीं छापेंगे तो लोगों को रखने के लिए पैसा ही नहीं मिलेगा। ज़्यादा वैल्यू का आप छाप देते हैं तो जेब में ही 2 लाख की गड्डी रख के आप घूम सकते हैं। तो उससे क्या उससे नुकसान क्या है कि अगर किसी को ब्लैक मनी रखना है तो 2000 का या 5000 का छापिएगा तो वो नोट रखने लगेगा। तो एक तरीका ये भी है कि हाई वैल्यू करेंसी जो है न छापी जाए। क्लियर है? क्योंकि उसके वजह से कैश का कलेक्शन, कैश का ट्रांसमिशन, कैश की यूजेबिलिटी सब जो है आसान हो जाती है। तो लोग जो है द पीपल विल स्टार्ट कीपिंग इन एबियंस ऑफ दैट हाई वैल्यू ऑफ नोट। ऑन एज ऑन डेट यू विल बी सरप्राइज दैट द 2000 डिनोमिनेशंस नोट इज very casual approach to find out. आइए, welcome. So that is the second measures. Come. That is the second measures to curb the black money. And third one is VDIS, voluntarily disclosure income scheme. That is that type of schemes always launched by the government, so that the previous year's black money should get converted into the white money by paying 40% of the tax. But this scheme is not open for always. It is launched by the government as and when required to curb the black money. आता रहता है. So that is voluntarily disclosure income scheme. Next is tax slab reduction. As on date, there is 5 stage, that is less than 2.5 और नया 3 कर दिया. एक स्टेज है 5%, फिर 3 to 5 है, 5 to 8 या 7 है, फिर 8 to 10 है, 10 to 12 है, 12. What is the need of keeping so many slabs? It also create the black money, because people always try to conceal their income in such a way that the categorization of the different slabs should be commensurate as their desires. And by adopting this method, the tax evasion, tax theory gets place in the society. So the tax slab reduction, there is no need to keep so many tax slabs. Clear है? Import of gold. How import of gold is a remedial action to curb black money? Because the people start import gold from the Gulf countries. पैसा है तो आदमी खरीदना चाहेगा ना. तो जब सरकार ओपन कर देती है दैट इंपोर्ट ऑफ गोल्ड, इन दैट सिचुएशन पीपल स्टार्ट बाइंग. तो बाई दैट मीन्स द सर्कुलेशन एंड ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन ऑफ ब्लैक मनी गेट इनटू द वाइट, है ना. तो दैट इज ऑल्सो ए काइंड ऑफ रेमेडीज. और लास्ट बट नॉट द लिस्ट, अल्टीमेटली लॉ इन्फोर्समेंट विथ हैवी हैंड्स, दैट इज ईडी, इन्फोर्समेंट डायरेक्टरेट्स. तुम जाओ आराम से सो के आना. नींद आ रही है तुमको ना चेहरे से, तो चलिए कोई बात नहीं. लॉ इन्फोर्समेंट एजेंसी कौन कौन सी है? देयर इज इनकम टैक्स ऑफिसर, सेकंड इज इन्फोर्समेंट डायरेक्टरेट, आजकल बहुत चल रहा है ना. सीबीआई भी आ जाती है बीच में, जबकि सीबीआई का काम नहीं है, इसका काम है इकोनॉमिक ऑफेंस विंग, EOW. या बट there is need to know how this agency is empowered. You just know for your practical purpose also. There is provision in income tax manual that without taking permissions from the judicial magistrate, that is search warrant, without taking search warrant from the judicial magistrate, the minimum level of assistant commissioner income tax is empowered by the law to enter into your house and make search. आप सोचिए कितना तगड़ा है ये. But such type of phenomena rarely. Authority is assistant commissioner of income tax. That is, when you will get the selection in Indian Revenue Service, then your first posting would be as a ACIT, that is Assistant Commissioner Income Tax. And before sitting on the chair, I am telling you your power. That's why there are lots of aspirants who prefer IRS in above of IPS, and just after the IAS. IAS is the first choice and second IRS, because of there is enormous power prevailing in the revenue service. So this is the most important which should know by you, that is the practical and theoretical also. तो ITO को इतना पावर है ACIT को. ITO means income tax officer is below than the ACIT, but there is a common name we are pronouncing that the ITO. Whosoever is principal principal chief income tax commissioner or whatever. So I mean to say that this is the power given to the ITO, but such type of facility is not available to even the CBI. CBI cannot get raid on your premises without prior permission of judicial magistrate, that is the search warrant. So this is clear. So yeah, the first is the seems to be good. So we keep in mind that this will be the correct but not finalized yet. It might be possible there is some other options which is available in the BCD, might be some sort of different thing. So second क्या है? Distribution of wealth equally by snatching from richest people, VDIS, demonetization. So whether it is right or wrong, because two things is already covered. Clear है ना? The two term has already been cleared, and distribution of wealth equally by snatching from richest people. Whether it is right or wrong, is this the appropriate tarika manner? No, because although it is not your fundamental right, but it is your legal right that you can earn money in billions and trillions. How much? There is no restriction, there is no any limitation that you should not earn more than $1, $1 billion. That is not restriction, and government cannot snatch your property, whether it is in kinds, cash or property. Clear है? अगर सरकार को, if government is thinking that there is a requirement of your land in the larger interest of public, then you will be get compensated of the value whatever that derives under the law of Land Acquisition Act, that is 2013. Clear है? So this is not appropriate because there is law behind this statement, that is Land Acquisition Act 2013. अभी बाद में पढ़ाऊंगा, ये बहुत लंबा है. क्लियर है? तो सेकंड इज गॉन. थर्ड इज बैन ऑन पेपर करेंसी. ये सही तो लग रहा है ना. पेपर neither paper currency will be available nor the creations and black money would be emerged. That is the prime reason where the developed country does have such type of plastic money, no cash transaction. So that's why their corruption level is very lesser than India. So ban on paper currency good, VDIS good, golden handshake scheme implementation. What is this? This is the preliminary test series of mine, and it is getting converted into the preparation of mains and interview and all that. Ban on paper currency ठीक था. VDIS golden handshake scheme, that is a scheme driven by the government of India to exit the employee who is not performing well. There is clauses in the conduct rule, civil services conduct rule, that the person whosoever is elder than 50 years in the gazetted in the officer cadre and 55 years of age in non-officers cadre, they can be exiled. They can be exiled from the organization on the basis of their poor performance. Clear है? That rule is under 56J. It is not required to know you. The golden handshake scheme was confined to the public sector of India, that is central public sector of India, where the people is overloaded, people is so useless कि उनको निकाल देना, termination of that fellow is much more favorable to government rather than to the individual. So that scheme was launched, and usually it is intermittently implemented in the government public sector. So did you get what is golden handshake scheme? So this is also not related with the black money. Two were ban on paper and currency, VDIS. Two was good, two was right, but third one is not right. Fourth, VRS, VDIS, tax invasion, zero budgeting. देखिए VDIS ठीक है, टैक्स इन्वेजन को पकड़ना ठीक है, जीरो बजटिंग का कोई मतलब नहीं है इससे, और वीआरएस का कोई मतलब नहीं। व्हाट इज वीआरएस? वॉलंटरली रिटायरमेंट स्कीम। I can make request to the government that I am interested to take voluntarily retirement, kindly may get permission. हाँ, अच्छा, उसने भी ले लिया। हम्म ओके। हम्म
Because after he getting your chief secretary,
yeah. Such type of anomalies prevails in the government system, because जैसे जैसे you go upwards, the vacancy will become like pyramid. So how many people will be adjusted against 1, 2, 3 posts? This is very tough. So every civil servant gets the promotion up to the joint secretary, that is in my level. But after that, the promotion remains only two, that is additional secretary as well as secretary. The additional secretary does not make difference in the system, because joint secretary directly controlled by the secretary. So this is a very problematic concept in bureaucracy, कि whenever you go higher and higher, your authority gets diluted. So this is the problem. But what can we do? Because the provision is such a way. Otherwise, where the every people of the batch of 100, batch of 5 people suppose minimum, how the 5 people can become secretary of government of India? So this is the problem. So which one is correct? 1. अब आप देखिए, you can imagine कि how brainstorming and how this questions is related with your mains or interview or any preparation of your civil services. You can say it like a capsule course, refresher course, whatever course you can put your name. But the basic purpose is that you should get acquainted, you should get refreshed to find out your level, and just refining all the knowledge you have already possessed in your mind. That is the time to recall them and just exercise your brain to get acquainted with such type of questions, which is just at par and like BPSC. In that type of questions, rehearsals and brainstorming, your thinking ability would get high, and you will certainly 10 to 15 questions would be added in your benefits if you are going through such type of practice. Next, any doubts? Because it is a very good question to curb the black money, and so many terminology I have used. You just put down all the terms, and you will easily find the way of remedies of curbing black money. Clear hai? Any doubt? Otherwise you will go ahead. Okay. Consider the following statement. Whatever questions I have produced in this series, 80% questions is directly related with the current affairs sort of things, which has already been in the news in India in any respect. Clear? So this is the trend which is being utilized, which is being implemented by UPSC. So this is the question you just read. Consider the following statement. Government planning to build electric highway between Delhi, Mumbai, where vehicle will get power from overhead wires. Have you read this news? News that this is news. This is the planning by the government of India. This is this. Just like train. You have seen the electrical train. Electric. करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट ना, गडकरी जी ने बोला था, और उस पर काम that is being started in the planning stage. So it is true, good. सरकार ऐसी प्लानिंग कर रही है, तो सरकार को गाली देने से कुछ नहीं होगा। सरकार अपना काम कर रही है, हम लोग अपना काम करें। हैं? द कंसेप्ट ऑफ बेसिकली प्रमोटिंग ग्रीन एनर्जी टू सी, बात है, बिल्कुल सही बात है। थर्ड थर्ड so this is also ये statement by the ministers. To avoid pollutions, alternative fuels like ethanol, methanol and green hydrogen to be promoted. Recently government has allowed ethanol वगैरह मिलाना जो है, so this is true. Yeah. So good, you are aware about that question, that is good. This is the current affair sort of things. Next. Share. History of India includes Pakistan and Bangladesh along with basin of Indus and Ganges. Correct. तुक्का नहीं है ना? Okay, good. Next. So mind my statement is such type of questions will be not more than 30 or 40 out of 100. And you, whenever you make preparation and make exercise, you feel happy when the question suddenly comes before you. That's the easiest way. So you will just make confidence and you just derail. If such type of misnomer comes in your mind, after that you will get derailed. आप फूल के कुप्पा हो जाते हैं, हमसे कहाँ बच के जाएगा क्वेश्चन, है कि नहीं? And after that, when you get happiness in the examination hall, suddenly the next question comes in your mind and you become nervous. How corruption leads to black money? Earlier it was how to curb black money, and this is the how corruption leads to black money. Question number 6 was so easy, you become happy and happy. But the decisive factor is 30-40 questions you know without any coaching or without any mentoring. Mentoring and coaching does only play the role of some sort of refinement of your brain, nothing more than refreshing. 30-40 questions you know out of 100. That will be easily because that questions pertaining to that category. And 41 to 65 you can easily eliminate, and just getting such type of feedback or mentoring like me, that your rehearsal, your brainstorming has been prepared in such a manner that you could not forget to solve 41 to 65. And beyond that, just you try risk 65 to 75, and after that no, blank छोड़ के आना है. Don't try to make yourself smarter and smarter. Don't put in that in. When you know the answer, then you go for it. Otherwise, you just leave the questions after 75. Not serial number 75. That is all questions. तो ये देखिए how corruption leads to black money. पढ़ो पढ़ो पढ़ो, पढ़ना ही था, पढ़ के बताओ पहले, फिर मैं बताता हूँ. पहला फर्स्ट देखो कि सही है कि गलत है, वेदर इट इज राइट और रॉन्ग. है गुड, फर्स्ट इज सही, गुड. By taking illegal gratification by officials because they take the money in cash and spend that money in same way. In this way, black money circulates in the society having no tax burden. Good. This is my language. 80% statement written in this booklets is my own language. Suppose this question comes in the mains. How corruption leads to black money? Elaborate it. This is the answer. क्लियर है? दिस इज राइट, ओके, सॉरी। नेक्स्ट, हाँ बोलो भाई बोलो, डोंट डोंट बी गेट हेजिटेट, बोलो। By manipulating entry in transaction record by businessmen to avoid tax and create black money. How this manipulation takes place? My advice and my preparation linked with the in-depth analytical form. Otherwise, you will not be get acquainted in deep what is the meaning and what was the purpose of that statement. So just yes or no does not make so difference, because you will have to put your mind how this happens. So by manipulating, this was the clear cut, okay. By manipulating entry, how this manipulation takes place? Just give your suggestion, just give your feedback. हाँ ठीक है, तो वो तो पकड़ में आ जाएगा ना, पैसे का हेरा फेरी करेगा तब तो तुरंत खजाने से मिसमैच हो जाएगा, तो चोरी हो गया ना, दैट इज थेफ्ट, दैट इज नॉट मैनिपुलेशन। एनी गेस? अदरवाइज आई विल प्रोसीड। ओके, देखिए, दिस इज द वेरी कॉमन क्वेश्चंस इन बिजनेस इकोनॉमिक्स लिंक्ड विद द करप्शन एंड ब्लैक मनी। सपोज एक वेंडर है रेलवे स्टेशन पे, मैं रेलवे स्टेशन का एग्जांपल इसलिए दे रहा हूँ क्योंकि हमने इस चीज़ को पकड़ा है, ठीक है। तो ड्यूरिंग माय पोस्टिंग I found that a vendor was using such type of manipulation without any overwriting. The inventory comes in his or her store, suppose 100 piece of Coca-Cola he received, ठीक है, and each and on every sale government gets 5%. It means 100 inventory received and 100 sold in the by honesty, then government will get 5%, that is 5 rupees, है ना। He smartly did not enter the 100 pieces, he entered just 70 pieces. In that situation government will get 3.5 rupees, the loss is 1.5 rupees. Now how this manipulation was taking place without any cutting and overwriting? He smartly received 100 pieces and do not enter this quantity at the time when the consignment is received. तो वो क्या करेगा कि ये 30 बेच चुका होगा दिन भर में, शाम को एंट्री करेगा 70 आया था। अब हाउ कैन यू कैच कि उसने 30 बेच दिया दिन भर में, 30 items had already been sold, how can you catch? Catch is that whenever you check his or her inventory record and physical counting say that this is amount of 85, 15 फिर भी बेच चुका है, so he will try to say that sir just consignment has just received 5 minutes back and I was going to just mentioning this in the bookkeeping and record keeping. अब आप क्या करिएगा, कहेगा अभी अभी दे के गया सब 50, 15 बेच चुका है। क्लियर है ना? Without tampering, without cutting, without overwriting, he smartly play the game, and you being authority, any authority whosoever is posted in that local station cannot roam around each and every hour up to catch him. यही काम थोड़ा ना रह गया किसी का। If a station superintendent is seated here, there, how can he or she, there is lots of vendor and lots of machinery is going on. So such type of beimani takes place by the vendor, that is not confined only in the railway system, this is confined in the anywhere. The पड़ोसी वाला, पड़ोस वाला चाउमीन बेच रहा है और वो सेल दिखाएगा 1000 rupees in lieu of 2000, 5000 rupees, and whenever the authority will forfeit his or her record of transaction, then he will start crying, अरे बाबूजी मर जाएंगे हम। तो वो क्या करता है इनकम टैक्स वाला कि ही सर्च हिज और हर ट्रांजैक्शन कैश वट एवर अवेलेबल इन दैट। जब भी इनकम टैक्स रेट पड़ती है सुनारों के यहाँ जहाँ ज़्यादा पैसा है, जस्ट दे शट द डोर and whatever customer was prevailing in that inside, gradually they came out, and after that income tax officials just counting the money, what money he has received on date or whatever, and the GST or anything report and receipts should be matched with that amount. If you are selling 10 lakhs rupees of gold, then you will have to show the produce the report, produce the voucher receipts bill of 10 lakhs, but the entry in computer or in hard copy would not have been taken place when raid was conducted. तो वो लोग भी क्या करते हैं, जो एट प्रेजेंट होता है, ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दैट दे कैलकुलेट योर इनकम एंड चार्ज 3 times. The penalty is 300%, that is 3 times. If they catch 10 lakhs and after that 10 lakhs the income tax will be 3 lakhs, that 3 lakhs plus cess will convert it into the 3 times, then the charges and fine will be 9-10 लाख. तो जितना अमाउंट मिला वो गया. और क्रिमिनल केसेज अलग. बी क्लियर, दिस इज नॉट the civil matter, it is along with civil, it is along with civil, it is a criminal matter also. You may be prosecuted. That is the second story. So this is the manipulation. Now you are comfortable to know that how the manipulation takes place and what is the purpose of that manipulation, and how the smart people without making any preparation of PPSC, they are much more smarter than us. सोचिए. So by manipulating internet transaction got by businessmen to avoid tax and create black money. Good. ये भी एक रीजन. तीसरा क्या है? ये सेकंड को हमने एलाबोरेट कर दिया एक तरीके से, है ना. अगर स्मार्टली देखिए तो वही है. हाँ ये भी सही है. हाँ. फोर्थ, how it is correct. If it is correct, then how it is correct, and if it is wrong, then how it is wrong. अदरवाइज प्रिपरेशन तो बढ़ जाएगी आगे, समझ में आएगा नहीं कि क्या कहना चाह रहा. रिसीविंग कैश मोर देन थ्रेशोल्ड वैल्यू दैट इज 20,000 एंड बिकम पार्टनर ऑफ ब्लैक मनी क्रिएशंस. ये कह रहा है कि देयर इज रेस्ट्रिक्शंस बाय गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया दैट यू विल नॉट रिसीव कैश in cash more than 20,000. If I am your friend and I am asking some loan or udhar, then you will have to give 20,000. Then it is good enough to deal and to give and make and take 20,000. If we are taking more than 20,000, then we will have to go to the check or any digital form whether the cash is not involved. ये कह रहा है कि receiving cash more than threshold value that is 20,000 and become partner of black money, because you are expected that as far as possible you will have not to use the cash. But if you are in the position that without cash you cannot survive, in that situation the ceiling is 20,000. So it is also playing the role to create black money by this practice, because anything against the rule is corruption. So you are making corrupt practices by giving the loan of more than 20,000 to your friends or to anybody. Fifth is black money is not, it is also good. It is beyond that and across the society, irrespective, mind this word, irrespective of class, like shopkeepers, hotelers, event manager, etc. Yes, how it is true? It is shopkeepers, hoteliers, event manager. This is just getting make confusion in your mind कि अब hoteliers का क्या करें, event manager का क्या करें. Anybody whosoever is dealing in the cash, all they are considered as a exactly. All of above is true. Last question. Which one is not the stage of economics? Traditional, command, mixed, administered market. Good. That is simple question. Puno, you are already aware about Puno National Park. Cheetah have been released in this park by after a gap of 70 years to protect ecosystem. Good. That is good. Cheetah will help in the restoration of open forest and grassland ecosystem in India. ये भी सही है. Cheetah are brought from Namibia, which is located in South America. ये that is not America, that is South. South Africa. Good. And cheetah became no longer existence in 1952 in India. Good. All are. अरे हाँ नहीं एक नहीं था ना, नामीबिया. हाँ yes. So just if you are not hearing this word, because every questions does have that will be some catch, you will have to read carefully. (52) मैंने कहीं पढ़ा था, तो मुझे भी यही कहीं से पढ़ा था. So we stop here in this capsule course, refresher course, whatever course you can put this name, but this is generally meant for the UPSC pre, so that your conceptual clarity to be taken place in a black and white manner, no any gray area to be left out, so that you should not get confused like South Namibia, South America. So such type of anomalies will be in the questions, and you will have to focus and only focus on the statement whenever you are reading that statement to choose the correct option. So we stop here, and we would like to request you that the Prisha IAS app to be downloaded, and this facility to be enjoyed by yourself to get your target and